Good evening, Craig.
Evening, Howard.
The season closed for Cheshunt now, but we watched Oxford City win the National League South playoffs. How did you see that game?
To be fair to Oxford, I didn't think they weren't my tip to win it. From the two, we had two very, very close games with them. They beat us in the first minute down their place, in the 95th minute here. But to be fair, in the final, I thought they were fantastic. You know, really, really good side, and Lad McCracken just looks an absolute player.
And Stortford heading up as we're coming back down, but they're in the National League North.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks really strange. You know, they're obviously a southern team. To play up there, it's going to be very, very difficult. I know how hard they found it before, but you know, in fairness, someone's got to be the most southern team. Now, I don't know if they are, or they're got the easiest access to go up north, but someone's going to be disappointed, and unfortunately for them, it's them.
And talking of disappointment, Concord and Dulwich joined us in coming down, so we'll be meeting up with old adversaries in the Isthmian. Your thoughts on the season to come?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fantastic division. You know, Dulwich with their resources, big crowd. You know, you'd expect them to be a very strong force. Concord, always a tough side to go to. You've got Billericay that seem to be spending fortunes and going big time on everyone. Cray have made some fantastic signings this week. Lewis made some brilliant signings, always a good team. You know, there's just so many Bognor, Folkestone. It's just, you go right through the division, and I've looked at it, and it's one of them where you think, oh, there's no easy games. You know, I know it's an old cliche, but it looks like a really good, tough division, and you know, a really exciting division for us.
They're the best ones to win.
Exactly.
And as most of us prepare for a summer holiday now, and some Ashes cricket coming up, I guess your pre-season's already started. What do you as a manager have to prioritise in the gap between the last match and the first pre-season?
Well, I think any manager worth their salt will tell you that this is probably the busiest period of the year, and you know, we've been talking to a lot of players. I've had meetings with the staff and what we feel we need. It's been a really, really busy period. Obviously, today we signed a Dejan on a contract, and I think that'd be a big plus for us. I think that we've lacked that focal point of the attack, and I think he'll give us that. But we've had some really, really interesting players coming that can add to that, you know, and so yeah, looking forward to it.
You mentioned a signing earlier today, and we'll release that tomorrow with the pictures. But is it perhaps too early to be thinking about a squad at this stage? What can you and can't you share with the fans? What are you and the coaching team looking for?
Well, we will for sure. We'll be having a revamp, and it's not necessarily anything on the boys from last year. We had some terrific players here, but I think sometimes when you've had a negative season like that, I think you need to freshen it up. I think we need to be far more positive than we were last year. We need to have players in there. I mean, all the sides that we've ever had at this club, or any club I've ever had, we've had goals everywhere. You know, and last year I thought we struggled with goals. So that'd be the prime area we're going to be focusing on. But yeah, we want a real positive outlook for the season. You know, we want to do well. We're hungry for it, and that was one of the things that I was a little worried about when it was confirmed that we were going down. And I said this to the boys when we went for a curry at the end of the season, like the staff. You know, I was worried about if the hunger would be there to go again after going down. And 1 week after, we were absolutely chomping at a bit, and if anything, the disappointments of last year has made us hungrier to do well this year.
Looking forward to it, Craig, and with an attacking lineup, there should be plenty for the fans to be celebrating.
Exactly, 6-5s all the way.
Fantastic.
Cheers, Howard. Thank you.
Good luck with pre-season.